first ever Kowalski Cup winner. Very hesitant to get into the ring with the Maestro, Guy Alexander. Maestro is my man.
Why is that?
Because he's holding a chair.
That shows he. I can call him any. He's got to have a weapon.
You've got to sit down, Shano, at some point.
Well, you do, but
he's going to beat.
Isn't having the cage enough of a weapon?
He's going to beat Mike Bennett so bad that he's going to be able to take a break, have a breather, eat some popcorn. You know, that will be.
Mike Bennett finally in the cage. Once they're in, we're underway.
Here we go.
Here we go.
This is going to be a slobber knocker, as they say.
Yes, it will be.
My mother used to say that, but it had nothing to do with fighting. So here we go. Grayson Alexander trying to climb the gigantic cage.
Now we must say in this contest, no holds barred in the steel cage. The referee is on the outside. He is the custodian of the door. He is only there to open the door when the wrestler calls for it, to either escape the cage through the door or to when you can also escape the cage from over the top.
That's right. And Bennett here showing he's not ready to let Guy go.
No.
Grayson Alexander is just, he's in for a world of trouble if he doesn't turn it around. These guys are no strangers to each other. They've been friends, they've been enemies for years.
They can't make up their mind if they like each other. They don't. Right now, they do not like each other.
They do not like each other.
Guy Alexander's trying to escape the cage again, but Mike Bennett, the Prodigy, not having any of that.
It was Commissioner Spike Dudley who decided on the cage match for the January 1st show. This after the strap match 2 months ago, where Bennett, once again, was screwed out of the title.
He was.
And he's taking all his frustration out on Grayson Alexander.
Oh, look at that
vicious
shot.
Punches.
He wants Guy to get up. He
looks like he had 5 or 6 of those Rockstar energy drinks.
Oh, Guy wants timeout. No, that's not happening.
Yep.
No way.
There's no timeout in baseball or wrestling.
Definitely not in the steel cage.
Nope.
Oh, look at that.
Smart move on Grayson Alexander's part. Very good, the former Grayson Alexander.
He's definitely had an attitude change as of late. Now he's trying to escape the cage through the door. No chance of that. Oh, Mike Bennett into the cage. Oh.
That is vicious. That is a steel cage. There's no give to that steel cage. Great aerial shot from the top of the balcony at the PAL Hall.
And from your wrestling days, you know what it's like to be in the steel cage.
I do.
Joe Entenman, and I would not want to ever be you in the ring or Guy or Mike Bennett in the cage match. No way.
It's no fun. 4 sides of solid steel.
Look at the blood. Mike Bennett's cut open. Here, fans, after that initial shot into the cage, look at that blood. Look at that.
Boy, that is not hygienic. That is.
Oh, look at Guy doing his little Maestro thing, and.
Well, he's got it in the bag at this point. I mean, you busted the guy open. You threw his head against the steel cage. There's no.
And into the cage again. Oh. Mike Bennett is in terrible pain right now. Blood everywhere. All over the cage, the ropes, the mat. And look at Guy just maestroing away, I guess. He's just telling Bennett to get up. He's rubbing his face into that steel, that wire mesh. Oh.
Front row fans now covered in blood.
That they are. Mike Bennett taking awful punishment at the hands of the interstate champion, the Maestro Guy Alexander. Oh!
Knee to the sternum there. Maybe even a little lower. He might have hit him in the pelvic region.
Yes, he did. But we got to remember, no holds barred in the cage. Anything
right.
goes. You can do anything you want. Bring anything with you into the ring.
He should have brought the Marshmallow Man in the ring with him.
Oh, look at that jawbreaker. Mike Bennett is down in the corner. A bloody, bloody mess from those 2 shots into that wire mesh. As we said earlier, that wire mesh, look at that. Look at his forehead. Look at that mess. Unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen Mike Bennett like this.
He's getting punished. He is on the receiving end of some harsh capital punishment here from Grayson Alexander. Grayson Alexander has time and time again stated that he was going to write his best symphony, his greatest symphony. And I do believe he has succeeded.
He is. I just can't. I really can't believe what we're seeing as Guy Alexander pushes Mike Bennett up against that mesh again. I
didn't think it would be this one-sided. I
Me
really
either.
didn't. But the Maestro, Guy Alexander, is showing why exactly he is the interstate champion. Why he's got that belt. Why he makes more money than everybody else on the card, other than the heavyweight champion.
That's true.
Never count Guy Alexander out. He's been laying it in really thick. I'm actually very impressed by.
This is a side of Guy Alexander I've never seen.
No, honestly, I thought going into this match he was going to be at a disadvantage. It's not typically Guy Alexander's type of match.
It must be because he's climbing over the cage right now. He knows what to do. He's done his homework. As Mike Bennett stops him, bringing him back into the cage with a handful of tights.
Oh, can he get him?
Can he pull him off there? That he's hanging on. Guy is by the top of the cage there. Can Mikey Bennett pull him down? Yes, he did. Guy hit
just barely eking out a. Okay, now we're trading punches here.
Another shot, a right hand by Mike Bennett, a right hand by Guy. But Mike Bennett is taking the worst of it because he's still weak, and that loss of blood is weakening him. Look at that shot. But he still has that presence of mind to know where Guy is. Big back body drop by Guy.
Wow.
Oh, that Mike Bennett's back is hurting. The kidneys, the back, the spine.
The spine. He's going to need to see a chiropractor after this.
He sure is. But I will say, both of these men will not be the same after this match is over.
No,
they won't be.
That's true. Very true.
Because
the cage match changes a man. Trust me, I've been in a cage match. It changes you. You look at things very differently after a steel cage match.
Now Guy Alexander climbing up to the top of the cage, from the opposite end of the door.
He's almost over.
Yes, he is. Mike Bennett soon stopped that.
Now you'll notice this might be why Guy's at a disadvantage, because he's afraid to climb over the top. You've got to have some sort of athleticism to really, if you know what I'm saying.
Now what's happening here? I think Mike Bennett slam off the top rope there.
All right, Bennett kind of mounting a little bit of a comeback here.
Now Guy's back is hurting. His lower back, the kidneys, the spine. Mike Bennett is trying to get himself together here.
The Prodigy grabbing the foot of Guy Alexander.
They're both
down and out.
They're weak. They're weary. I don't think they even know what day it is right now. Neither of them do.
No.
They don't know if they're in Fall River or where they are. Mike Bennett into the cage as he went 100 miles an hour.
Smart move by Guy Alexander. He scouted that one. He saw him bulldozing his way through him, and Mike Bennett did it to himself.
He sure did. Worse, and now Guy's going to work on him. Those right hands to that forehead, trying to open up that cut there. Now he's choking him out.
No holds barred.
That's it. Everything is legal in this contest, folks. What a great event we've had here on New Year's Night 2011 at the PAL as Guy Alexander shows off the blood of the Prodigy, Mike Bennett.
I'm sure this is not the way Mike Bennett wanted to start the new year.
No, not at all. But this is the way the Guy wanted to start the new year.
For sure.
As Guy Alexander, the Maestro, climbing up to the top, trying to go over the top of the cage.
Bennett once again. Oh.
Yep. Kicks him to kick him off. Now, we must remember, you just don't have to just go over the top. You have to hit the floor.
That's right. And it looks like the guy might be...
Look at that drop kick. Standing drop kick by Mike Bennett.
Very out of the ordinary for Mike Bennett. What fantastic height.
Guy straddling that top rope. He's singing soprano now.
That's right.
The family jewels are definitely hurting. As both men are down, and they could stay down. We'll stay here until tomorrow if we have to.
That's right.
To see a winner.
I'm leaving in an hour, but you can stay till tomorrow, Shawno.
I will if I have to call the end of this match.
Hey,
I
the
will.
party starts at 11 for Joe Enterman.
Right hand by Mike Bennett. Right hand by Guy.
Now my prediction is the winner of this match is going to be the guy that gets out of the cage first. That's my prediction. Take it for what it's worth.
We'll have to wait and see as both competitors battling back and forth with the right hands left and right. Now Guy goes into the cage.
A taste of your own medicine.
Guy is down, but he's back up on his feet quickly.
Oh, second
and
win.
Again into the steal.
Second win now. Mike Bennett feeling overcome with emotion.
Now Guy knows
the
what
crowd is just eating it up.
Guy rammed into the cage again.
3 times. You're out.
Guy is down. And are we gonna have a 4th time into the cage? Yes. Look at that spine buster.
Beautiful spine buster. Arn Anderson style spine buster.
Now what Mike Bennett has to do right now, he has to turn to his right and go for the door. He has to. I don't think he has enough energy to climb over the cage. He has to go out the door. He has to. Whoever is going to win this match has to go out the door.
Like I said, Shawno, the winner of the match, in my opinion, is the guy that lands on the floor first.
But Mike Bennett somewhere...
You want to bet?
I'll put a bet on that.
Okay. Bennett now climbing to the top rope.
I can't afford any expensive beer, though. But anyway.
That's all right.
Mike Bennett on the top rope. He's over the cage now, one leg over, as Guy grabs his left leg, trying to pull him back in.
Oh, Mikey's got his hair. He's pulling Guy up.
Pulling him up to the top of the cage. This is very dangerous up here, Joe Enterman.
Guy just toss his legs over his head, toss him to the outside.
Very dangerous where they are now. Very dangerous. Guy hanging on with his fingers there, it seems, on the top of that cage. One hand, his left hand hanging on. Another right hand by Mike Bennett.
Mikey catching him.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Unbelievable. Off the top rope.
Modified sit-down rock bottom to Guy Alexander. Both guys wind knocked out of them. That they had to have been 7 feet in the air.
That had to have been. Because I would guesstimate the cage is about 10, 12 feet up.
That's...
Now the door is open. Referee Zach Carter opening the door.
Hey, Mikey making his way to the door.
But the guy is going over the top on the other side. Matt, is that Matt Magnum?
That's Matt Magnum.
What's he doing? Oh my God! Matt Magnum slamming the head into Mikey B's head, and the guy made it over. The match is over.
What is this all about? What does Matt Magnum have to gain from Guy Alexander
interfering in this match? The guy's the winner as he climbed over the cage. What? I don't understand this. Oh my God! What a shot to the head!
Matt Magnum now with a chair to the skull. The sickening thud. Sickening thud. Matt Magnum's got a lot of explaining to do. The fans are irate at ringside at the PAL Hall.